Adopting 3 siblings from foster care really brought a joy in our family. Having 3 siblings of our own and bringing in these 3 siblings, they just fit. Knowing their story, knowing what they knew, you know, the violence that they had seen, being locked in a shed so the mother could have a party. You know, the 5-year-old used to cook for his siblings, a 1-year-old and a 6-year-old. Just having 3 kids really taking care of themselves with no involvement from an adult.
Founded by Jack Eckerd, Eckerd Youth built its first therapeutic residential camps in 1967, where foster care and juvenile justice youth lived for up to 2 years. 40 years later, Eckerd had grown to 26 residential programs. Spurring this growth was the acceptance of government-funded contracts to serve state youth. By 2007, Eckerd and the residential industry were in trouble. Payers wanted less expensive community services. In 4 decades, Eckerd's programs fundamentally hadn't changed. Eckerd's founder, the genius leader, dies, leaving the company paralyzed and rudderless. Quality crashes, with some programs on probation to be closed, and none having robust data. And the charity was drawing down $3 million a year of its endowment, with 5 to 7 years at best left. Things are so bad, one provider closes its doors, another declares bankruptcy, and another trapped in the slow spiral downward. Thankfully for Eckerd, it was able to transform its revenues, program model, youth served, bottom line, and its outcomes for youth. So how did Eckerd transform itself? By being agile throughout. Emphasis on leadership, reducing headquarters staff by 50%. Asking staff to speak their mind and going with them to talk to customers. And waiting in 1 instance a year for a $50 million community contract that forced programmatic change. Emphasis on culture. It's not about running a particular program, it's about asking what's best for kids. We are a business. Free yourself from thinking like a charity. Data is the path to perpetual improvement and 1,000 more success stories. Make no decision without first thinking of what's best for kids in the communities we serve. Emphasis on structure. P&L responsibility given to the program directors. Headquarters made a support center. Administrative overhead reduced 71%. Plug-in created so new programs could tie into performance systems in 60 days. Subcontracted direct services to control costs and manage services, not personnel. Shed expensive campuses, enabling rapid and inexpensive startups. Emphasis on simple rules. Monthly scorecards published for Eckerd in every program. Strategic execution plan deployed, stating the guiding execution paths with monthly sanity checks held. Program checklists created to streamline new program go-no-go decisions, and 8 a.m. daily triage calls with executive team to correct slipping programs. It's the kids and it's the biz, the simple compass for everything they do. Customers first, iterative strategies and execution, data-driven, being asset-light, putting P&L in the right hands. Leaders will walk the talk, and having empowered employees. Simple rules to help Eckerd help children.
When my wife would bring home groceries, they would all run to the grocery bags, thinking it was like a one-time event. And we'd have to tell them, hey, look, this is an ongoing thing. So just providing the basics for children and watching them grow and develop, you know, has a big impact to wanting to help more children. And with the help of Eckerd, and knowing how committed and focused Eckerd is, and knowing how great they are with impacting the lives of kids, I want them to grow. It's a great organization, and I'm so proud to be part of it.